Sveiki! Hi, my name is Baiba Fredenfeld and I teach Latvian as a foreign language. And today let's talk about pronoun Kāds, Kāda. So Kāds, Kāda and also Kādi, Kādas. What does it mean? So the pronoun Kāds, Kāda, Kādi, Kādas, depending on how they are used in the text, may belong to the three groups. So they could be interrogative pronoun, relative pronoun, and indefinite pronoun. So a bit more detailed about all these groups. Interrogative pronoun, it means what sort, what kind in English. So questions would ask about qualities and characteristics. So first of all, as I usually say to my students, those are the questions from the questionnaires. Of course, it's not the only place where you will find these questions, yeah. But it's very common for the forms. When you're filling the forms, you will see lots of these questions. Kāds, Kāda, yeah, starting. And the second group, questions what ask for description. And that's usually an adjective. So again, what kind, what sort. But we'll ask for the adjective. Now I would say these questions usually ask for the adjective, and sometimes it is like in the forms when we are filling the forms. Yeah? Kāds, Kāda, as you can see, and maybe if you have some knowledge of Latvian, probably you can recognize, is the same pronoun. It just changed for the gender. Kāds masculine, Kāda feminine, Kādi is masculine plural, Kādas is feminine plural. So it's a nominative case, but it must agree with the noun they represent, and it means it will work like an adjective. It will always follow the noun. Yeah, if the noun changes the case, also Kāds, Kāda does the same thing. Like adjectives and numerals as well in Latvian language. Tātad, first of all, nominative, what? These are the questions, as I said, yeah, in these forms we usually fill in. Kāds ir jūsu tālruņa numurs? Recognize, yeah? Kāda ir tava adrese? So address is feminine, that's why we use Kāda. In the first question, numurs is masculine, then that's why we are using the question with kāds. Kādas analīzes jums vajag? So feminine plural form, what kind of tests do you need? Analysis more related to the medicine, yeah? Tests in the medicine. Kādi rēķini jums jāmaksā? Rēķini is in the plural form. What bills do you have to pay for? Kāda ir jūsu tautība? What's your nationality? Kāda ir jūsu izglītība? What's your education? Kāds ir jūsu vārds? What's your name? Kāds ir tavs uzvārds? What's your last name? Kādi ir jūsu vaļasprieki or hobiji? Tad what's your hobbies or free time activities? Yeah, as you can see, lots of questions I believe you've seen before and you can recognize that it always will match the noun. Tātad nominatives and endings are equal, yeah, to the question Kāds, Kāda, Kādi, Kādas. It will equal to the first and fourth declension of the nouns. Yeah, first for masculine and fourth for feminine. So masculine ending for the nouns is S, so the same S we have here. Feminine in the fourth declension ending is A, so we can use the A here as well. And same for plural, I un as. Yeah, understandable? If something is not clear, please let me know. I will do my best to explain better. Kāds šodien ir laiks Latvijā? So what's the weather today in Latvia? Yeah, so we are asking for the description, for adjective. Yeah, so laiks ir silts. So the answer is warm, silts, adjective. Kāda ir tava mašīna? What is your car? What is your car like? Again, I want to know the description. The answer could be veca, old. Yeah, veca mašīna. Kādas grāmatas tev patīk? What books are you interested in? And the simple answer was an adjective would be interesantas. Interesantas grāmatas. An interesting books. Kādi dārzeņi tev garšo? What vegetables you like? Svaigi. Yeah, svaigi dārzeņi. Fresh vegetables. Of course, you could say that what vegetables exactly you like. Yeah, what books exactly, what type of books. Of course, you can use other forms as well. But this is an example of adjectives. Next. So, as I said, it follows the noun and change in cases. So now if we look at the accusative form, which is very, very common, yeah, Kāds, Kāda also in the question will use the accusative form if the verb asks for the accusative. Again, first and fourth declension in accusative in singular form, both are u. Yes, s changes to u, and a also change to u. Plural us, and feminine plural doesn't change. So now I would like to know what kind of apartment you're looking for. Kādu dzīvokli tu meklē? So the answer is lielu, big. Yeah. So kāds dzīvoklis change to kādu dzīvokli. So kāds dzīvoklis we would use with the verb patīk, for example. Yeah, because then it's a nominative. Kāds dzīvoklis tev patīk? Liels, bet kādu dzīvokli tu meklē? And the answer is lielu dzīvokli. So you ask with accusative and you answer with accusative form. Kādu mājdzīvnieku tu gribētu? So what kind of pet would you like to have? So my answer is mīļu, lovely one. Yeah? Mīļu mājdzīvnieku. Kādu sulu tu dzersi? So what juice will you have? Apelsīnu sulu. Kādus zābakus jūs pirksiet? So what kind of boots will you buy? Sarkanus. I want to buy red boots. Sarkanus zābakus. Yeah, so the full sentence would be es pirkšu. I will buy. After the verb pirkt, what? Direct object. In accusative, sarkanus. Kādas bikses jūs vēlaties? So what kind of trousers are you looking for? You would like to have? Melnas bikses. Kādas mājas jums patīk? What kind of houses you like? Modernas mājas. Kādas grāmatas jūs lasāt? Plānas. Thin. Yeah. For the feminine plural form, yeah, jūs vēlaties would be ko. Yeah, vai jūs vēlaties kafiju? We would use after usually vēlēties an accusative form. The feminine plural, we can't see difference. It stays the same as nominative, yeah. Same for kādas mājas, kādas grāmatas. So kādas mājas jums patīk? For patīk we know we use nominative, but after lasīt would be accusative. Just can't see the difference here. Is that clear? If so, let's move on. Locative case. So also the question can be in locative form. Yeah? In what kind or what sort? Kādā koncertā tu biji? So in what kind of concert you were? No, in English you didn't say that, right? But in Latin it's possible. In what kind of concert you were? Es biju labā koncertā. So I was in a good concert. Kādā mājā tu dzīvo? So in what kind of house do you live in? Jaunā mājā. I live in a new house. Kādā dzīvoklī jūs dzīvojat? So in what sort or what kind of apartment you live in? So one could be, es dzīvoju 3 istabu dzīvoklī. I live in a 3-room apartment. Or es dzīvoju mazā dzīvoklī, in a small apartment. Kādā krāsā ir jūsu automašīna? So what color is your car? Tad mana mašīna ir zilā krāsā. Blue color. Kādos veikalos tev patīk iepirkties? Masculine plural form. In what kind of shops you like to do shopping? Man patīk iepirkties mazos veikalos. So I like to do shopping in the small shops. Kādās mājās dzīvo bagāti cilvēki? So in what kind or what type of houses live rich people? So rich people live in a big houses usually, right? Tātad bagāti cilvēki dzīvo lielās mājās. Un kādās valodās jūs runājat? So also one of the common questions from the questionnaires would be, what languages do you speak? In Latvian we speak in language, that's why the locative case is applied here. Kādās valodās jūs runājat? Es runāju angļu un latviešu valodā. Angļu un latviešu are nouns, yeah, and this is the genitive form of the noun, but valodā will be in a locative form. So I hope it explains, yeah, a little bit to understand, if you see it in the written text, what does it mean? Datives, yeah, or the dative form. So again, first declension, masculine nouns end with am, feminine with I, and plural with iam and am. So again, we could have a question in dative if the answer will be in dative. Kādam jābūt labam prezidentam? Yeah, in this case we have a kādam in a dative form because we use a ya verb, how I call the debitive form of the verb. Yeah, what starts with a ya, and the answer or the subject of logical subject of this verb would be in a dative form. That's why that's the missing information. That's what we are looking for, and we are asking in the dative form. Kādam jābūt labam prezidentam? I'm again will struggle to translate it correctly in English, yeah, but so what sort of person should be a good president? So the good president must be ieinteresētam. Labam prezidentam jābūt ieinteresētam. Yeah, he must be very interested in the things he's doing. Yeah. Kādai prezentācijai tu gatavojies? Yeah, you prepare for yourself for something. So for what kind of a type of presentation you're preparing? So I prepare for important presentation. Es gatavojos svarīgai prezentācijai. Yeah, for something. In Latvian, usually we use without preposition, but applying the dative case to the noun and adjective as well. Kādiem dzīvniekiem nav māju? So what kind of animals doesn't have any home? So pamestiem. Yeah, not having, come. That pamestiem is abandoning animals, doesn't have any home. Kādiem cilvēkiem patīk opera? So what kind of people likes opera? Dažādiem, like various different kind of people likes opera. Kādām studentām ir ballīte? So what students have a party? And the girls. jaunām, young students. They have a party. Yeah, that's the dative form. Next, the genitives. This word also could be in genitive form. Kāda dzēriena glāze šī ir? The genitive forms, masculine. I usually say to my students, the masculine endings looks like feminine. Feminine looks like plural in singular form. That the masculine ending is a, and feminine ending will be as. And it's always u in plural. So, kāda dzēriena, what drink glass it is? So, you know, glass, the glasses also have some kind of types. That's the wine glass, that's the juice glass, that's the water glass, and so on. So this is that kind of question. So what type, what kind of glass is this one? And the answer is vīna glāze. Tātad the keyword is vīna, wine glass. Kādas krāsas kleita tev ir? So what color dress you're having? Zaļas. Man ir zaļa kleita. Yeah, if we could say a full sentence, man ir zaļas krāsas kleita. I have green color dress, and that would be genitive form. But you can answer in nominative as well. Zaļa, green, that's it. Kādu cilvēku mājās dzīvo spoki? So, in what kind of people houses the ghosts live in? And in my opinion, it could be bailīgu cilvēku mājās. So, only in people who are afraid, yeah, in those people houses lives the ghosts. Bailīgu cilvēku. Kādu māju pagalmos ir peldbaseini? The plural form again, yeah? Feminine this time. So in what kind, what sort of courtyards? Oh no, sorry. On what sort of house? In what kind of courtyards of the houses there are swimming pools? And these are dārgu māju pagalmos. So in the courtyards of expensive houses usually are swimming pools. Dārgu māju, genitive forms, and then of course the full sentence would be pagalmos ir peldbaseini. Relative pronoun. Relative pronouns are used to introduce subordinate clauses and to define relations between the clauses of complex sentence. Subordinate clause. Yeah, that's another part of the sentence. What will start with kāds, kāda, kāds. So basically it's the same information we already learned, but we put it not as the only information in the sentence, but as an additional information of the sentence. Now let's see. Es zinu, kāds ir tavs tālruņa numurs. So I know what's your phone number. Yeah, if I take the I know away, we have a question. What's your phone number? Es nesaprotu, kādu mūziku tu klausies. I don't understand what kind of music you're listening. Viņš jautāja, kādā krāsā ir tava automašīna. He asked. And what color is your car? Vai tu zini, kādas filmas šodien rāda kinoteātrī? Do you know what movies are shown today in the cinema? Yeah. Just different structure of the sentence, but otherwise the pattern is the same. Indefinite pronoun or nenoteiktie vietnieku vārdi. Now these ones will be in English translated as some kind, or someone. That indefinite pronouns are used to refer to unknown or unspecified living, being, object, or feature. These pronouns can be either used on their own or combined with a noun, participle, or an adjective. Combination with kāds, kāda usually refers to people. Šorīt kāds esot iebraucis ar mašīnu Daugavā. This morning, apparently, someone drew into the river Daugava with a car. Dangerous. Es meklēju kādu cilvēku, kas varētu man palīdzēt. So I'm looking for someone who could help me. Es redzu, ka kādam vajadzīga palīdzība. So I can see, or I see that someone help is needed, needs help. Viņš nesen kādā iemīlējās. He recently fell in love in someone. What would be your sentences? Can you try? Indefinite pronoun kāds, kāda can be also compounded with kaut, diez, or diezin, nez, or nezin, or sazin. Using kāds, kāda after participle. And together with jeb. Yeah, that kāds, kāda we would use after this. Tātad nevis kaut kāds, diezin kāds, diez kāds, nezin kāds, nez kāda, sazin kāds. Yeah, that kāds, kāda go after these verbs. No, words, sorry. Kāds, kāda, with jeb, it will be jeb in front. Jeb kāds, jeb kāda, and it's written together. Kaut. Viņa strādā kaut kādā firmā. She works in some kind of company. Es gribu nopirkt kaut kādu kūku. I want to buy some kind of cake. Viņam tagad ir kaut kāds darbs. Now he had some kind of job. Vai tev ir kaut kādi mājas darbi? So do you have some kind of homework? Viņa aizgāja pie kaut kādiem draugiem. So she went to some friends. Mums vajag nopirkt kaut kādus ziedus. So we need to buy some flowers. Some kind of, yeah, some type of flowers. Tās ir kaut kādas muļķības. That's a nonsense, some kind of. No. Try to build your sentences as well, yeah? Feel free to send it to me and I will comment. Ar diez un diezin. Diezin kāds rīt būs laiks. So what was the translation of diezin? God knows what the weather will be tomorrow. Diez kādu dāvanu viņa gribētu. God knows what kind of gift she would like to have. Diezin kādās kurpēs viņa ies uz operu. So only God knows what shoes she will wear to opera. Diezin kāda ēdiena recepte šī ir. So God knows what recipe is this for what kind of meal. Diezin kādam kontroldarbam viņš gatavojas. So God knows what test he is preparing for. Have fun, yeah? play with these words. Try to create your sentence and start maybe to apply sometimes. Why not? Nez and nezin. Nes kāds būs laiks rīt. Don't know what the weather will be tomorrow. Nezin kādam jābūt cilvēkam, lai strādātu šādos apstākļos. Don't know what the person must be like to work in this kind of conditions. Sorry for my English. I'm just experimenting, yeah? Same as you doing with Latvian. Viņam ir neskāda problēma. So he has, I don't know, what kind of problem. Neskādu zubu pastu pirkt. Don't know what toothpaste to buy. Or which toothpaste to buy. There you go. And then sazin. Viņi tagad dzīvo sazin kādā mājā Spānijā. Who knows, yeah? So now, who knows? Now they live in some kind of house in Spain. Who knows house in Spain? Oh, I don't know. Sazin kādā mājā. So basically, the idea is that we don't know what type of house, some kind of, yeah, who knows, some kind of house they live in Spain. It's a spelling mistake, N must be soft. Viņa tagad dara sazin kādu darbu. So now she does, who knows what kind of job. Es negribu maksāt par sazin kādiem salātiem. So I don't want to pay for who knows what kind of salad. Viņa aizgāja uz tirgu pēc sazin kādām ogām. So she went to the market for who knows what kind of berries. Viņi atlidos rīt no sazin kādas valsts. So they will return back tomorrow from who knows what kind of country. Even if it in English doesn't make sense, it still nicely make sense in Latvian. So start to pay attention, maybe in a written text or your colloquial speech, that you hear these connections with the kāds, kāda, kādi, kādas, and slowly create your knowledge. Jebkāds, jebkāda, any type, any kind. Man derēs jebkāds darbs un jebkāda alga. So, any type of job and any type of salary will fit me. Es meklēju jebkādu grāmatu latviešu valodā. So, I am looking for any type of book in Latvian language. Es nepiekristu jebkādiem īres noteikumiem. So, I wouldn't agree with any type of rules for the rent. Any type of restrictions, not restrictions. No, like rules, yeah, when you you have an agreement in the rental place. I wouldn't agree with any type of kind of, rules. Uz skolu nevar iet jebkādā apģērbā. So to the school, you can't go to the school in any type of clothing. So that's it. I hope you learned something new. I hope the Latvian is getting clearer and clearer to you and more enjoyable. Paldies and see you next time.